Welcome back, everybody. And coming up next, we got a good one brewing here, gentlemen, as AJ Bryant takes on Stephen New, and it is up next.
Yeah, Stephen New training under Joe Stevenson. Showtime's going to have a 2-inch reach advantage, but, joining us cage side is none other than the Badger himself, Ben Jones, who used to train with AJ Bryant. Ben, what can we expect to see in this fight tonight?
Well, let me tell you something, guys. This is the first time in 10 years that I've been to a fight, and I haven't had to slap somebody.
Uh-oh.
So I couldn't be more excited for this fight. Look, AJ is a fantastic fighter. This kid used to spar with me as a 145er, and I was a 185er when I was fighting. Obviously, our team split when I started the head coach, and Josh took his team to CMMA. I have a ton of respect for CMMA, but Steven comes from a great team too down at Team Quest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a featherweight bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, and it's sponsored by V. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Stephen New.
Big opportunity for Stephen New out of Greenville, Tennessee. First big fight here on the West Coast under the bright lights of Southern California, and up next fighting, and it's an opportunity that Stephen New doesn't take lightly, and he's on the opposite side of the win-loss column recently, coming off of 3 consecutive victories, and most recently a round 2 submission win over Jeremy Mitchell. Can he keep it rolling against an absolute fixture of SoCal fighting?
100%.
Yeah, Stephen New he's got Tarek Safadine and Joe Daddy Stevenson in his corner. A lot of UFC experience there. So high-level training camp at Team Quest under Dan Henderson and Joe Daddy Stevenson. His favorite fighter is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I didn't know he fought.
He doesn't fight.
His strengths, he considers his heart and his chin. The kid's got a beard on him. He's a big gamer. He loves Clash of the Clans. Let's see if he's going to have a clash of styles inside the UpNext fighting cage tonight.
There's an interesting caveat to this fight because Stephen New goes around and trains everywhere. Obviously, he's from Tennessee, moved out here training with Joe Daddy Stevenson, training with Team Quest, but he has spent time at CMMA. He has spent 2 days there. Now, here's the caveat. Does Chad George, Josh Barnett, Victor Henry, did they watch this kid enough when he was in the gym to be able to break this kid apart, to be able to honestly game plan AJ Bryant against him? Was 2 days enough? Did they even pay attention when this kid was in and up? It's an interesting caveat to this fight, but this kid, look, he has an unorthodox striking style, but he is a finisher. He is a finisher, and that's going to be an interesting part to this fight tonight, guys.
You're right, and because, 3 of his 8 wins by knockout, the other 5 by submission. He's never won by going the distance. And you mentioned, did they watch enough of this guy? If anybody could, Chad George and Josh Barnett could, as we look at the keys to victory for Stephen New.
Yeah, for Stephen New, the keys to victory are very simple. He's got to get comfortable early, stay light on his feet, and utilize effective counter-striking in the unorthodox style that Ben mentioned. Utilize that to his advantage, and it could be a very, very long night for AJ Bryant.
In his UNF debut, mentioned he's here to show what he's made of. He'll have his opportunity.
And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, AJ Bryant.
I can't wait for this fight, guys. Look, Stephen New is a stud. AJ Bryant is a stud. Fortunately, I've spent so much time with AJ Bryant's coaches. Josh Barnett was my main training partner throughout my entire career. Jamie Fletcher, his other coach, was my main training partner. Chad George, my team, the Badger Crew, fights his team, CMMA, on a regular basis. So, in my honest opinion, in my humble opinion, in my experienced opinion, this is fight of the night, guys. Trust me, this is going to be fireworks.
AJ Bryant coming off of 4 straight losses. His father had a stroke recently. He's been taking care of his father and his 4 children. He had a very short camp preparing for this fight, but he expects to be the best version of himself. His favorite fighter, not Steven Seagal. Uncle Gene, wherever you are, God bless you.
God bless
his strength, his pressure, and he's a caretaker for his father. He's got 4 kids at home. He's a family man first. but he's a hell of a fighter once that cage door closes.
AJ Bryant has said that he wants to make a statement with this fight. He's had a 4-fight skid, as you mentioned, but he says that comes with the territory as a fighter and that the losses are on him. He owns those losses, and he's looking to bounce back in a big way here, Ben.
I will tell you this, guys. I think the strength of schedule lies heavily on AJ Bryant. Although I do believe that Stephen New has fought some very tough guys. Look, both guys got to fight against a ton of people, but look at AJ Bryant's opponent's record. 163 versus 133. That means his guys have almost 300 fights. Listen, I know AJ. I know Stephen. Both of these guys are going to come to fight tonight. Just because AJ is on a 4-fight streak does not mean that kid has not been training for the last 3 years. Both of them haven't fought since 2021. They're going to get after it tonight, guys. I promise you that.
Impressive numbers there, no doubt, Ben, and some impressive victories in the past for AJ Bryant. Wins over the likes of Surab Gulo Manassian. We've seen how impressive Manassian is as of late. He's beaten Darion Chapman, Brian Del Rosario, a who's who in the Southern California region. Can Bryant get back to those type of victories here?
Yeah, if he's going to need to find his timing early. It's been a while since he's been in the cage. Maintain composure, and as Ben can testify, for AJ Bryant, he does not want to chase the finish. Let the opportunity present itself and then exploit it.
And we'll be back right after this.
UNF fighters are the future of the fight game. Check out UpNextFighting.com for tickets and live streams of upcoming events, view fighter profiles, and connect with us on social media for exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Up Next Fighting, the future of the fight game.
The time for talk is over. We head back to the cage in Adnan Qureshi.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a featherweight bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds and is sponsored by V. Your judges cage side for this bout, Chris Crail, Felicia O, and Jackie Denkin. Your referee when the bell rings, Mike Bell. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, from Greenville, Tennessee, representing Team Quest. He stands 5 foot 10 inches tall and weighed in at 144.8 pounds. He's coming in with a mixed martial arts record of 8-3. This is Showtime, Stephen New. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, from Highland, California, representing CMMA, he stands 5 foot 9 inches tall and weighed in at 145.8 pounds. He's coming in with a mixed martial arts record of 11-7. This is AJ Bryant.
Stage is set. 2 proud warriors about to go toe-to-toe. Showtime, Stephen New out of Tennessee. He's got the likes of Joe Daddy Stevenson in his corner. Dangerous with his hands, 3 knockouts. Dangerous on the ground too, 5 submissions. AJ Bryant looking to catch lightning in the bottle again, get back to his winning ways. He's very dangerous as well. 8 of his 11 wins by knockout. Bell sounds, time to fight on here at Up Next Fighting.
No touch of the gloves, boys. These guys are not wasting any time trying to get down to business right away.
They are here to fight, guys. Let's see who establishes the center of the cage. That's going to be a huge factor in tonight's fight.
Nasty lead leg kick from AJ Bryant on the outside of the knee of Stephen New.
Ben, you mentioned it, AJ Bryant, the southpaw, in there with an orthodox fighter, and Stephen New said he has been sparring with a ton of southpaws to get ready for Bryant.
Interesting how Stephen New came out southpaw. And now he's really, he's starting to force the takedown. He's got an outside leg hook. He's probably trying to sit him down. AJ's a strong kid, guys. But looks like Stephen is up to the game.
AJ dumps him on his butt. Stephen New scooting, trying to attack the legs now.
Here's a tail of the tape. AJ wants to have the stand-up fight. New wants to be on the ground. We've already learned what's going to happen in this fight.
Absolutely, a New 5 of his 8 wins on the ground by submission.
Automatically, there's redness on the calf of Stephen New. Another one. Let's see if he switches stances here, Ben. He's going to have to if he doesn't want to eat too many more of those.
Body kick now, but now Closing the gap there is New. Race lock, we'll see if he can get Bryant to the ground. Has not been able to do so yet. Now taking the back.
Look, AJ's got to get his hips out of there. He's got to start clearing the leg. Beautiful job by New by putting in that body triangle. But his hook,
that choke's gonna be deep. That's deep, Ben.
now he's fighting that hand right now. His hook is on the wrong side too. He's got to get his hook. AJ's a tough kid. He's gonna fight this off. New, good. New just needs to control the position, but he's got to get that butterfly hook to the outside. See how his leg is on the inside? AJ can go either way right now. If he was to get that butterfly hook to the outside, he would limit AJ's escapability to this side, but AJ escaped.
As you see, AJ turned to the side of the body lock and that made Stephen New give it up for a second there, but New looking to thread this choke in underneath the neck, but Bryant fighting so far.
AJ's 2 on run right now, so he's 2 on the danger hand. Look, he fought it off, but New's doing a really good job of controlling the hips. This is a position where you need to control the hips.
Great composure shown by AJ Bryant to weather the early storm, the submission attempt by Stephen New. Foot stomps now, pulling out all the stomps, you might say.
AJ's got to get that hand on the other side. He needs to get some kind of underhook or push his head down. There's the underhook, guys, that I was just talking about.
Beautiful job. Now he's in top position here as New falls under the pressure.
There it is. Look, New's got to try to regain half guard and get an underhook on his side. That overhook is not helping him out right now, guys. He doesn't have an escapability because that overhook, he can't control AJ's hips.
AJ so dangerous in this position too, will put you away with ground and pound.
His elbows are like Ginsu's.
Oh,
he
look
will
out
slice
here.
And dice. It looks like an omoplata there for New.
All he's got to do is limp arm out of this, but New can take a very good position.
Hammer fist now by AJ Bryant. Back and forth seesaw affair here. Good action at UpNext Fighting. You gotta love it. Ooh, watch out for that up kick.
New's doing a great job of creating distance here from AJ. AJ's doing a really good job of top pressure right now.
Nice sweep from Stephen New. But again, folds back into the guard here.
The arm is in trouble, guys. The arm is in trouble. AJ, okay, good rip out by AJ. Look, Steven's got to catch his breath. Both guys got to catch their breath right here. Now we get the reset, probably where AJ probably wants this fight to be.
Overhand right attempt there by New. Just great human game of chess thus far. 2 well-matched veterans going toe-to-toe. Great matchmaking here at UpNext.
AJ keeps going back to that body kick, guys, but this is the second time he's through it, and it's the second time Steven's caught it. He's got to back away from that body kick. It's not having the damage he wants, and it's ended up being a bad position for him. He's got to abandon that body kick and go back to that calf.
AJ throwing knees now, and look at this.
Trip, beautiful job.
Muscled him down, beautifully done by AJ Bryant.
Beautiful. But look at that position. Stephen New with a fantastic transition. But AJ's playing a great job of playing against the cage. He's limiting the angles for the takedown right now.
See the foot stomp attempts again by Stephen New, just constant pressure.
Good hips by both of these guys.
Less than 30 seconds left in the round. Let's see if someone can punctuate the round with a big takedown or some heavy strikes.
Wide base here by Bryant, who gets dumped though by Stephen New late in the round. 15 seconds to go now.
Fantastic takedown by New and an excellent attempt at trying to quick kill that neck. He transitioned to that neck right away. Didn't work, but at least he had the threat of it, so AJ's got to think about that.
AJ Bryant, though, able to pop right back up to a vertical base. We'll be right back, and round 2 is up next.
UNF fighters are the future of the fight game. Check out UpNextFighting.com for tickets and live streams of upcoming events, view fighter profiles, and connect with us on social media for exclusive behind-the-scenes content. UpNext Fighting, the future of the fight game.
Anybody's ball game, John. How do you see it after one?
After the first round, I have Stephen New winning 10-9 with the takedowns. It was a very, very, very close round to score. AJ had some nice moments with the calf kick and even scored a couple takedowns of his own. But I think the time in the bank went to Stephen New, so that's why I gave it to 10-9.
I think you could be right, John. You know, you never know with what these judges are seeing. AJ had some top position. He had some strikes. He also, Stephen had to get up.
Yeah.
Stephen had the submission attempts as well. Round 2, off and running. For the head kick there was Bryant. Now right back to those low leg kicks. Nasty stuff.
Beautiful. Beautiful. AJ's got to set those kicks up a little bit better, guys. He's got to let his hands float, and he's got to stay away from that body kick.
If AJ started counterpunching here, he'd really do real well, because I think Stephen New keeping his head on that center line, not moving it off to the side.
Guys, that hurt.
Yeah, he clipped him with that one.
AJ landed a really good right hook right there. Now look, Stephen New's going to look. He's going to try to hit this takedown here.
Couldn't blame him after because he's getting caught.
The problem is AJ's hips are really good.
Great battle, back and forth action here at UpNext Fighting, and just starting to stalk right now is AJ Bryant.
We mentioned it before. Ben mentioned it. I'd like to see him go back to that calf kick.
Look at the distance that AJ's keeping right now. He's keeping a distance where Stephen can't quite grab a hold of those legs.
And I love what AJ did there. He dropped him with that low leg kick and followed up with the uppercut moments ago. So starting to put it together and putting the pressure on is AJ Bryant, but Stephen New certainly tough.
Oh, that knee hurt. That was a nasty knee.
Beautiful knee.
Oh my Lord, here we go.
It didn't hit the liver, but it did hit the sternum. So it didn't shut down his body completely, but it did allow him to fall because he's got to regroup. Look, AJ has to be patient right here. Stephen has to get a hold of his body and keep him close right now.
But after 4 consecutive losses, some killer instinct here by AJ Bryant. He wants the win in a bad way.
Guys, AJ's got to get up. He's got to get up and force this fight back to the feet.
He had it for a moment. He could have sunk in the darce there.
He's got a great position, a half guard. What he can do is let Stephen get that knee shield in there, right? He's got to keep stepping through, potentially mount, and get to a better dominating strike position.
Stephen
like
New
the posture Stephen New
he
here.
better answer here, because he's eating some big shots, some hammer fists, turtling up. He's going to have to do something to intelligently defend himself here, guys.
Referee's getting real close.
AJ's playing a fantastic job of getting by the legs, floating on top, not being too heavy, but being able to float on top, and he's creating nonstop damage.
Oh, these are nasty elbows.
It's over.
That's it.
It's over.
Oh, my Lord, AJ Bryant.
Look at the joy on AJ's face after 4 years of not having a victory. Hey, what an awesome job by AJ of just marching through that finish.
AJ 47 has returned.
Oh, back to his old form. I'll tell you, total elation, as you mentioned, Ben, for AJ Bryant, getting that monkey off his back, scoring a big win. He's been such a fixture here in SoCal. It's always been a family affair for his 3 daughters, his son. And there you see Victor Henry La Mangosta. This one's got to feel good for AJ and for CMMA. We'll be right back to make it all official.
UNF fighters are the future of the fight game. Check out UpNextFighting.com for tickets and live streams of upcoming events, view fighter profiles, and connect with us on social media for exclusive behind-the-scenes content. UpNext Fighting, the future of the fight game.
Let's take a look back at how AJ Bryant was able to turn things around. Had some tough moments in round 1, but man, oh man, uncorked the offense here as we take a look
that
back.
knee right there to the
sternum.
Yeah, right to the chest area, and here comes those elbows. Mike Bell sees enough. AJ Bryant, you can see absolutely elated there. Here from another angle, these are just slicing through the hands of Stephen New. And look, you can see the emotion on his face there. AJ Bryant, just pure elation right there.
Let me tell you something. The one drawback to being a southpaw is your rear knee hits the sternum. If you are an orthodox, that rear knee, or that lead knee hits the liver. The liver shuts that body down. But when you're fatigued like that in round 2, sternum, liver, it all pays dividends. And obviously, we just saw proof of that right there.
I still believe in what Mick says. They ought to outlaw southpaw.
Let's head back into the cage and make it all official. Big win for AJ Bryant.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Mike Bell stops this bout at 2 minutes and 24 seconds into round 2 for your winner via TKO. Fighting out of the red corner, AJ Bryant!
AJ Bryant said he was going to put Stephen New in the blender. He did just that. Ashley standing by.
Okay, I'm here with your winner AJ, Bryant, I know this has been a long time coming. I can't begin to imagine how it feels after so long. Tell us.
Feels great. Back in the win column. Wanted to come out and put on a show. Been out for a while, but Daddy's home. All you featherweights, I dare one of you to call my name. I dare you.
I love it. You looked like you might have been in danger there. He was controlling the ground game in the first round. Were you in danger?
See who I train with? That's Chad George right there. CMMA has killers. I'm in bad positions all the time, and we don't quit. He told me before this fight, make a choice, and I decided tonight I was gonna win. I wasn't gonna quit. And as you can see, I didn't quit. He had me in a couple spots, but I live there, I'm good.
I love that mentality. Now that you're back in the win column, you want to keep this momentum going, or you want to take some time off?
Nah, I took enough time off. Coming off injury, I was out for a while. I'm ready to get back to work. Daddy's home. So, like I said, somebody call my name. My teammate Javier Garcia holds the belt, but if he gets the call before I do, I definitely want that belt.
You would fight your own teammate?
No. If he gets the call and they vacate the belt, I want it. If it's been my belt for years at CXF, so like I said, Daddy's home. Whoever wants it can get it.
All right, I can't wait to see you again. Congratulations. Let's hear it one more time. Oh.
Shout out. So first I got to thank God. All he does for me. I want to thank my coaches, Josh, Chad, Jamie, my teammate Victor Henry, all the CMMA guys that are here, my friends, my family, my wife, my beautiful kids. Life's been rough, but everybody, I know we got a lot of stuff going on in the world. It's weird, but definitely tell somebody you love them and appreciate them because life is too short. Love you guys. Thanks for all the support. Thank you, UpNext, for the opportunities. Promotion is amazing. Appreciate you guys. I love you, George, always giving me fights, keeping me busy. So I look forward to the next one.
Let's hear it one more time, guys, for AJ Bryant.
Such a deserving victor, as he mentioned. Daddy's home, and AJ Bryant right back home in the win column.